think neutrals are boring, not if you pair them with the right colors and accessories. So here to show us how to play up neutrals in both fashion and decor is stylist Stephanie Saunders. Hello, Stephanie Saunders. Gorgeous girl. How are you? Funny. Fashion and home decor are now merging. One used to forecast the other and vice versa, but now it's a completely different thing. So designers like to use neutral colors for sure, because they're good backdrops. You guys can all sit down if you want to. Thank you for standing. I wish my family would do that for me. So, what do they consider neutrals?
Neutrals are the staple colors. So they can be navy blue, which we're going to talk about, beiges, grays, browns, that kind of thing. Things that you use over and over and over again.
Because I know I love navy.
Yes.
I know I love. I don't like to wear olive up here, but we're going to talk about that a little later on. I like gray. And it's so funny because someone was dressed in grays and whites today in the office, and I said, "You look like my bedroom."
Yeah, exactly.
And that's, we kind of do that. We kind of mimic that. So you want us to oomph it up a little bit.
Yeah, so we're going to show a few colors that look great with the neutrals.
Okay. First off, navy.
Navy, which
I love navy.
Everyone loves navy.
Yes.
Everyone has navy in their wardrobe or in their homes, right?
Right.
So we started with navy, but I want to show you a little bit about the theory behind why it looks good.
Okay.
Because we know it looks good with orange, which is what we're going to talk about, but we don't always know why. So here's our trusty color wheel, which some people remember from
old still,
our class.
Yeah. And so what are you going to say here?
So blue is opposite to orange on the color wheel.
Okay, so there you go.
Which means it's a complementary color.
Yeah, all right.
And when you put complementary colors together, they pop.
Right.
Both colors become more vibrant.
Yeah. So even though we might be afraid of it a little bit, they are complementary.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
and the more deeper, is it the deeper the navy, the more pop, or does it really matter?
It doesn't
it's just
really
a great
matter.
background.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about fashion if we can for a moment in your wardrobe.
So this is a really great little dress I found at Banana Republic.
Cute.
I think it's so cute for summer, the sleeveless. And I put it together with this orange necklace, a beautiful orange summery shoe, and a great orange bag. So I've just done a few little pops of the accent color because you don't want to overwhelm it.
Is this all from Banana Republic?
Except for the bag. The bag is a winner's find, actually.
Oh, very nice. Very
know.
nice. So if you've got a dress like this, the navy and the orange, and it's almost like a ready orange and a real orange and another ready orange.
Yeah.
Now, in decor, I love this vignette that you have here.
Thank you.
Same rules as almost decorating, too.
Very similar.
So let's start. What do you want to start with? I guess is it the navy?
Yeah, why don't we start with the wall color?
Okay, all right.
This is a beautiful sapphire color from Deluxe. And some people are a little bit scared of the darker colors, but I think that you can use them in the home for sure. And especially with a navy blue like this, you don't have to do your whole room because it might make it feel a little bit small.
But this isn't really a navy. It's more of a royal blue, right?
It could be a royal blue.
So it's in the navy family, right? It's just a lighter color of it. And then the backdrop to this print has got navy on it, and I see that the coral's really popping from it.
So we have
much
a little
like
bit
the
of
dress.
Yeah, exactly. Just exactly like the dress. We have a fresh white. And when you put a piece of artwork on a navy wall like this, it pops right out.
It really does.
Yeah.
It really does, yeah. And then again, with the accessories, let's walk through this vignette.
Okay, so we have this great chair, which is also sort of a darker gray navy, because there's lots of different shades of navy.
Sure.
And it really works because of the silver detailing. So it pops off the wall as well because of the metallic. I put it with this blue and white pillow, which is kind of similar to our dress. Again, very fashion-inspired.
Yes.
Brings in some white. And then over here on our cute little table, I have this pile of beautiful little boxes.
Yeah, well, now, did you buy all that from Hermes, or did we just borrow them? Because that's more than the chair is in all those boxes.
I know, it's so true.
Yeah.
I'll admit I did buy the boxes.
Yes.
They're from an antique store.
Did you really?
Yeah, but some people may have them at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, I bought them all together as a little triangle.
And I see that you did a little bit of touch of white, like the dress, a little bit of touch of silver, which is always great with navy. And how about this rug? Love it.
It's a great rug.
So don't be afraid.
No, don't be afraid. I mean, why not? This is a beautiful rug from LT, and it's called a Second Life rug. So it's an old antique rug, which has been re-dyed in a vibrant tone.
Sure.
So it's been repurposed, so it's kind of like recycling.
Repurposed and reused. I like that. Now we're going to go over here.
Okay.
We're going to talk about khaki.
Khaki.
Khaki is, if you don't mix it up with some color, makes you look really pale. I know it does for me. So you've done this with one of my favorite colors, which you're wearing right now. I love that color.
I kind of match.
What are we going to call that color?
This is I can call this violet.
Violet, it's beautiful. It really is so pretty.
Yeah.
So talk us through this. This could have been a very plain outfit.
Yeah, so it could be very plain, but this is a dress that's flattering to all kinds of different body types.
Yeah.
So it could be
kind of a shirt dress, right?
Yeah, it's kind of a shirt dress, but has great details. So this is something you can have in your closet you can pull out over and over and over again, right? It could even go into fall if you wanted. And I paired it with this violet, let's call it, with this beautiful little sweater. You can have that at the office if it gets chilly. And this scarf to add a little bit of texture.
And where's all this from?
This is Banana Republic.
Very good,
Yeah.
very good. And then to the accent, you do the wonderful sandals here,
Yeah.
which is just, you wouldn't want to do a color on that one. That would be too much.
I think it would be too much.
Yeah, but look at this bag. Do you see this great bag?
Isn't that so cute?
I love that. And is that from Banana
Banana
too?
Republic too.
Good.
And I love
it.
the color on it. It's so cute.
One-stop shopping. Also,
Yeah.
you know, I was just thinking too, sometimes you can take your cues from accessories, because I would have never put an orange with that.
I know, but
it looks
good.
really great.
It looks great.
Then you're incorporating now in home
Yeah.
decor, okay? So there's the khaki wall color.
Here's our khaki wall. Now khaki comes in everything from light beige to a caramel color.
Yes.
So our khaki wall is great. It's a little bit of a lighter shade. But this beautiful chair is more of a caramel. And I find in decor, caramel is where it's really at.
Yeah, it's really rich.
You know, it's
Yeah.
rich, it's beautiful. This
Yeah.
is something you want to spend money on and keep for the rest of your life.
It's a classic.
Yeah, it's totally
It is a classic.
And it looks great in leather.
But you then added a little something different. You teamed
Yeah.
it up with this green.
Yeah, so I put green. So it's where you can, I wanted to show you can use 3 different colors at the
Okay.
same time. So our khaki, our purple, and our green.
Is that from the color wheel? You just looked at
It
what
could
you
be,
thought?
yeah. Yeah, for
And
sure.
why do you think that works so much? Because I would have never put it, but now I like it.
Yeah, I know.
Why do you like the green so much?
Because I think because this is a warm color. The
Yeah.
khaki's warm. It's like tan, right?
Yeah, right.
So when you put it with cool colors like the violet and the green, they work together really well.
Right.
They contrast each other.
And the thing that really I noticed in both the scarf in here and the rug too is there's a pop of white.
Yes.
Same thing with that coral picture. If you got a little bit of white in there,
Yeah.
it just kind of lightens everything up.
Yeah.
So let's walk through. Where'd you get the chair? Where'd all these things
Okay,
come
so
from?
the chair is gorgeous. It's from LT. This is your investment piece, right?
Yes, it is.
This
That's
is where
a
you
lot of
don't
money.
feel guilty about
Right.
spending money because you're
Okay.
going to keep it forever.
All right.
But this is a HomeSense find.
Beautiful.
This was like $25, maybe
Terrific.
$24.99.
Yeah.
So this is something you can buy. It looks great, but you can change it up if you get bored of it.
Sure.
You want something new.
Inexpensive, yeah.
Inexpensive. Again, HomeSense finds.
Yeah,
These
perfect.
Cute little vases.
Yes.
And then I brought in more of the browns with this wood table, so it kind of works with the chair. And this is this not
It's
fantastic?
cute.
I know, I love this. This is from LT as well. It's called a chevron pattern. Very,
Right.
very trendy.
Very trendy right now. Chevron patterns are
Yeah.
very trendy, but you did it in the green and white.
Yeah.
And it's so great. So sometimes when you have artwork, you can pull from the artwork.
Yeah.
And in this case, you had everything else, and you got this great print here. Well, very good. We've got part 2 coming up right after this with Stephanie. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. We're with stylist Stephanie Saunders, and we're looking at how to bring neutrals to life with pops of color in both fashion and decor. We talked about navy and khaki and how to bump that up a little bit more, and olive green and gray. Now, I'll tell you, olive green, I like it on furniture.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily like it on me, but I
Yeah.
know a lot of people wear it.
Yeah, a lot of
And-
people.
And I love, and here's a perfect example of that. So walk
Yeah.
us through this.
So yeah, so this is our olive green dress, again from Banana Republic, which
Cute.
looks so cute, right? You can use this in so many different ways.
Yeah.
But if you have that problem with you don't want it close to your face, I put it with this really soft scarf with a touch of pink to it.
Yeah.
So this is what brings beautiful color to your face.
Is it because
soft.
it's so dark that you would get a scarf with a little bit of white in it?
Yeah,
Is that
for
why?
sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? And because you want to reflect light onto your face.
Sure, sure.
So I've paired this with our pink accessories, which I wanted to show you. So we have our pink shoes down here.
They're so pretty.
But is this bag not the best thing you've ever
Yes,
seen?
and where's that from?
This is from the Bay.
Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah, the shoes and the bag are both from the Bay. I
Yeah.
love this bag. I want to keep this for sure.
It's
Take it
so
home.
it's really great, and,
I know.
and if you're going to add any color to
Yeah.
anything, the
Yeah.
accessories are great. So wonderful.
Yeah.
So there's a great lineup of things here, and then I like the fact that you put a little bit of a necklace under there, a little bit of brown tone.
Yeah.
Then we go into decor because they reflect
decor.
one another for sure.
Yes.
So this is all really pretty. Do you like this? This is so pretty. I really like. You can applaud it if you want.
Yeah.
I really like this.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, this is one heck of a chair. It's
I know.
so great. Yeah.
And this, I actually think this one might be my favorite of all of them.
Okay.
I love this one. This green chair is something to die for. It's got a little bit of a masculine feel to it.
Sure.
You know, with these stud details and the really straight lines, and it's kind of heavy. So I've made it a little bit more feminine by adding this soft pink color, right?
So what color is it?
It's a soft pink.
Soft pink. So
Yeah.
it's like a purpley pink,
Yeah.
iridescent.
Exactly.
All right. And then let's walk from the wall down to the floor
Okay.
then.
So we've got our beautiful olive on the wall,
Yes.
which is very warm and homey kind of color. Lots of people love this. And this really pretty piece of art from Art Interiors.
That's very
Which is so
pretty.
nice. It's so pretty. And then we have our green chair. and our pink pillow. I've paired it with gold this time instead of with silver because I find that gold has a little bit of a green undertone to it, so it works really good with the green color. And then beautiful pink roses, so kind of like you can think outside the box a little bit when you're decorating.
Sure.
Pull something in from the garden just to add into your color palette.
Yeah, and look, there's that repurposed rug again. I like that.
I love this rug. This has got a little bit of a floral pattern to it. So again, we're adding in the femininity and making it really
So
comfortable.
if you had put something dark with that, would have been more masculine with the lighter violet and the soft purples and pinks. That's pretty. Okay, now my favorite, gray. I love gray.
Lots of people love gray.
Why do you think everybody likes gray so much? A lot of people do.
A lot of people do. I think it goes with everything, almost. I mean, it goes with a lot of different things. Everyone's got that gray skirt in their closet that looks good with every single blouse.
Right. It's a good staple. It's a good neutral.
Really good staple and a really good home color too.
All right, let's walk through this outfit that you pulled together for us
So in this one, we're showcasing our neutral color in the accessories. So in our shoes and our bag, again from the Bay, but with this super cute dress. This is Diane von Furstenberg. And it has a little bit of the gray in it, also the purple, and you can see how it looks good with the blue as well.
So yeah, that's you can take your indicator from a piece of apparel.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Absolutely. And then we have the gray bag, which again is a great staple to have in your wardrobe. You'll use that 100 times over and over and over again. And your gray shoe, which can go with everything too.
Good.
Yeah.
So that's great fashion, and that's a lot of fun. But in home decor, we were going tans and beiges for a while.
Yeah, forever.
Now the soft grays.
I know.
And this is a little bit of a deeper gray. And I like what you did here. So there's a lot of gray here, more than we think, but just with a little bit of accents with the mauve. So talk us through this one as well.
Yeah, because I think like you were saying, gray is really replacing the beiges now in home decor. It's really modern. It's new. It's fresh. It looks great.
Did you have all of this first before you went to get the artwork, or did you take your cue from the artwork?
I usually take my cue from the biggest piece in the thing. So I knew I wanted to do gray and violet. I wanted a modern chair because I like that idea of modern. So I found the chair first. I found the rug second. And then I went and found the artwork. So I went to LT, chair, rug, and then HomeSense for the accessories.
Beautiful. And these are the great accessories too.
Yeah, because like I said, the accessories are something you can change up all the time.
Sure. So you think that gray's more contemporary than the other colors that we showed?
Yeah.
So what would olive green be to you? Like a more
It's more homey.
Yeah.
It's more sort of a transitional, they call it. It's just kind of between contemporary and modern. It's just sort of something that's in between. So it's homey, it's warm, it's great for kitchens and living rooms, that kind of stuff.
In a gray kind of world, would you put gray in a kitchen a little bit?
I could, yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Is there a room that gray wouldn't fit in? I can't think of a room.
I can't think of one except maybe a baby's room. That's it.
Yeah.
Really?
Although
you
could do that, yeah.
You could.
But everything is so personal. But the khaki that you had earlier, that's such a great. What we're talking about is just neutrals and walking it through. So you got khaki, navy, olive, and gray. Yeah. And you could actually do your whole house in all of these colors.
All of them,
and it just acts in different ways. Well, Stephanie, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Great to know about these neutrals. We have to take a break. We'll be right back. Thank you. Thank you. Good. This is really cute.